So peppy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday morning.
Good morning.
G'day.
Hello.
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 What's up?
What's up?
Whoa.
How is everybody this morning?
Doing good. A little tired, but doing good.
Doing well here.
How's it going, Eric?
Not too bad.
Cool. Thanks for hanging out as always.
Move stuff
Dave,
around here.
joining us.
Thanks for having me as always. Good morning.
And then there's that law guy. So, today, exclamation bill, I'm going to finish the set I started Thursday night. So, I'm going to do the helicopter. And then, I think I want to do a little bit of modding. Because I really want to tweak this police vehicle. So that's my plan so far. What do you guys have?
Oh, cool. Well, I'm tempted to make these two because they're cool. I like them. They're more the sort of one's like more of a dirt bike or trail bike, and the other's a bit more of a classic sort of chopper style motorbike. But I also have the Lamborghini as well. Not sure if I'll build it tonight. Well, tonight for me, but yeah, got the Lamborghini. Very happy with this one. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's great.
And also, again, might be saving this till later because I want to surprise Lumberjack a little bit. I got the dots sign thing that you can do because I want to either do a, shut up Lumberjack or, starting the dud sign or something like that. So
Yeah. Very good. Looks like Eric has a building there.
Yeah, I just want to finish.
That is cool.
So
That is looking really good.
it's
Fantastic.
It's pretty awesome. And it looks good from like all sides, of course.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that looks good.
Excellent.
It has a full interior, so it's.
What's up, James? Awesome. What are you doing, Dave?
Oh, right now I'm just hanging out. I decided I have the sport shop from the ski resort set a few years ago.
Yep.
I want to fit, since it's just the typical facade of the building, I want to close it off and make it a real building so I can put it in the city.
Yeah, that's a solid one to mock out. Cool.
Yeah.
You all.
Yeah, so I've ordered the parts on Bricklink, and they should be here for next week's stream.
Awesome. What's that law guy got going on?
I'm going to attempt to build a car. Note I said attempt, not complete, attempt.
Over under on Greg getting more than 10 pieces put together in 2 hours.
I think I could get 10. I'll take the over
I'll
on
take
the
the
10.
over.
I don't know. We can maybe give him like a 115 rating. I don't know.
And also forgot to welcome Robin. What's up, dude? Thanks for dropping in. I always appreciate it. We got the commands going.
Hey, Matt, do you realize what song's playing in the background? Or do you recognize the song that's playing in the background?
I'm looking on Pandora. It is Kirk Whalum, Can We Talk?
Well, yeah, it's that it's like the instrumental version of, or the sort of more. But yeah, it's an awesome song. I want to say that's I'm saying late 80s, early 90s. I might be wrong. I did used to work in radio and also doing narrations. But back when. So, but my memory, I've been out of the media game for a long time. So, but I want to say late sort of 80s, 90s that song came out. Love it, awesome song.
I feel like everything that's been playing on this jazz playlist that I've been using in Pandora, people keep commenting that it feels like an 80s, 90s jazz bar. I'm totally digging it.
It does, yes. That's Pandora, is it? I mean, Pandora is another music service, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Because at least with Pandora, in this case, I tell it to play something, and it just picks random stuff.
Yeah.
I just have to mute the ad.
That's cool, though.
James, I think you can use that a lot in this stream today. Missed you on Thursday, Greg. I'm so lonely without you.
Yeah, Greg, you slack ass. Where were you? Lazy git, where were you?
Oh, look at that, Dave with his meat haul.
Purple. I mentioned purple.
With these what? Meat haul? I mean, whoa.
Mini haul.
I thought you said meat haul. I'm like, whoa, hang on a sec.
I thought he said that too.
Oh, I said mini haul.
I
Didn't sound like it.
I said mini haul. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what you guys are hearing.
Just so you know, it didn't sound like mini haul.
Oh.
Yeah, I was by the Lego store yesterday and decided to get a small cup, mostly because they had these trans clear bricks.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A few friends of mine here in Australia have been going to the opening of the new Lego store in Melbourne City. It's supposed to be like, their flagship store. And the pick a brick wall now at like these newly, open Lego stores are fantastic. Like just
You
pick a
said
brick for
flagship,
days.
right?
Sorry, Matt.
You said flagship.
Well, that's what I've heard. Like, yeah, is that it's supposed to be the the flagship store for for like Melbourne City and
Because
they had other stores, but yeah,
they use that term for like the big ones, like
well, that's
the Edmonton one in Canada, for example. That's a massive flagship store.
Yeah, well, they do that in Sydney. So the one at Bondi Junction in Sydney here in Australia, or in New South Wales, the one at Bondi Junction is considered their flagship store, and it was also the first, but it was a double story, like a 2-level store, whereas the other smaller Lego stores are obviously single level. So
yeah.
But yeah, Melbourne had, I think originally they started with a Discovery Centre. And then they, opened up a few other Lego stores, but it took a little while. And then they've got this brand new one that's opened up, which is supposed to be really cool. So, Steve from Steve's Brick Cave, who you've probably seen on my stream a couple of times, and he does his own as well. He went there and took some great photos. There were some Lego Masters contestants got to go to the evening before or sort of grand opening and that, and it was really cool. Yeah.
Nice. It'd be really cool to have a flagship store near me, or anywhere, I would think.
Yeah, I'm not going to get the chance for a little while to sort of get to my sort of local stores, so it's sort of back to online ordering for me for a little while, but that's okay.
You got a couple stores here near Chicago.
Shut up, Eric.
Great news.
Eric, is that one
Daddy,
on Michigan Avenue? Is that considered a flagship?
Yeah, that one downtown. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's pretty big. The one north too is pretty big. The other stores are pretty modest. They're still good, but but they still have lots of stuff. You know?
Mhm.
It's just,
When you say north, are you talking Schaumburg, or is there one more north?
no, the one that's on up by North Shore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the North Shore Mall up there. Yeah. That one's pretty good size.
Yeah. So our local lug, we had a Star Wars event at one of the county library branches last night, and I was talking to one of the guys there who's been to oh my gosh, now I'm drawing a blank. The event in Schaumburg. Is it Brick Fair? Why can I not remember that? But he said the store in Schaumburg, they get a bunch of extra pick-a-brick right before the convention usually.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got 4 wheels on a plate.
That still counts as one.
Huh? What do you mean it counts as one? That's 4 wheels. 4 wheels on a plate.
Here, Greg.
Oh, man, what? You're breaking out the cup. Holy.
Sorry, Matt, if I can indulge just for a moment, just the narrator voice. And
Yes,
you'll have to forgive
please.
my old day job, but sort of the song that's playing right now, it sort of really gives this sort of vibe to it. Welcome to Smooth Jazz and Breaks with your host, Brooks Breaks. It's just got that sort of vibe to it.
It definitely has that vibe. Totally digging it.
Here's my mountain of blue bricks right here.
Nice.
And it just keeps on coming.
Still getting taller. Hold on.
All right, I got a bass going. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
See, it's funny, like, because it's just like super late night for me at the moment. Not super late, I shouldn't say super late, but it's late night. And usually about this time, the old narrator voice is warmed up, ready to go. Like, whereas through the day for me, it takes longer for, for the old narrator voice to sort of be in top form. And I think talking to a lot of like current sort of voiceover artists and people who've retired from doing voiceovers, it's because it's extra work on your voice. It can sometimes, as you get older, in some cases it can improve it, in others it actually damages it as well. So there's a bit of sort of give and take with doing that sort of work. Like, I mean, it's anything. It goes the same with doing any physical labor. Like if you as soon as you left school, went straight into the workforce and was, doing anything physical, it's like years later it catches up with you. It mightn't happen for, while you're in your 20s, 30s, and maybe 40s, but once you start cracking the 50 plus, your body's like, hey, you remember all those years ago when you did this? Well, here's payback.
Yeah.
There you go. There's 5,100 pieces right there.
Holy shnikey.
I bet he has it all done before Greg finishes his car.
Oh, probably. That's not it.
That's a pile. Look at this
He is a
giant
pile.
bag right here of sand blue.
Ooh.
1x2 tiles.
That looks kind of like that. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
Assembly
Only about the
Square
Blueprint
was,
sets, like I said,
it's over
have,
4,000. Jeez.
huh?
Assembly Square was 4,002 pieces.
Yeah, but this only
And
costs
that's a
like
big set.
this only costs like $175.
Yeah.
was
What's wrong with you?
I was wondering, Matt, if you will allow me to sort of name drop another show that I'm associated with, but with Stud and the Dud, we actually, Lumberjack and I sort of talked about some of our favourite modulars, and yeah, when you mentioned Assembly Square, that for me by far is still one of my favourites.
Even though I missed a bunch of them with my late arrival back into Lego, I've seen all of them, obviously.
Yeah.
Special place for me. It's just nice.
Yeah.
I only missed you guys last night too, because I was doing.
No, that's okay. That's all right. We I think we were just shy about an hour and a half. I think we ended up streaming for. It was the first time in a long time that Lumberjack and I have actually just done an actual stream. So nothing recorded, but just an actual stream where it's just been myself and Lumberjack. And it was nice to sort of go back to that. Even just for a stream, you know, just to be the both of us. But
you guys just going back and forth.
Yeah, and again, like I wanted to cover some of the trains and the new train station and things like that, but Lumberjack's holding out for this new, supposedly, what are we calling it? I think like the UCS, Hogwarts Express. Yeah, so because that's supposed to come with the train station too, apparently. So.
Right.
Or some sort of train station or whatever. I mean, I suppose like the other Hogwarts Express one did. So,
Scotty.
G'day, Brick Sergeant. Scott's Block. G'day, everyone.
Yeah, I have to really scale my budget. Things I'm going to buy with the new upcoming stuff. But I'm pretty sure first. The train station will be purchased, and probably the grocery shop.
Yeah,
I think those are the two to start with. Especially because I want to use the train station and mod it into my last monorail station.
Yeah.
It will be perfect for that.
Look, Greg, purple. Purple.
James, it's going to take him a while to get to that.
Wait. Correct me if I'm wrong. Matt's normal size cars in majority of his builds are 4 wides.
Yeah.
This is a 4 wide, so I'm Matt sized. This is a Matt sized build. It's just not even close to resembling a damn thing, but it's 4 wide.
I think with this helicopter build, I will have 2 in the city. That might be okay. 2 quadcopters. Good day, Dave.
Fat fingered on my browser tab. I was closing stuff out recently at StreamYard.
Titles.
Yep, done that.
I have way too many tabs open here right now.
I was in a meeting Thursday morning for work with the entire library department. I'm their IT person. And there were some problems somebody was having with Zoom. So we talked about that for a few minutes in the meeting, middle of other business. And the library director, I know she's horrible with having 50,000 tabs open. So I kind of, I didn't like deliberately shame her, but I kind of did in the middle of the meeting. Don't keep 50,000 tabs open.
That's a giant bag of 1x8s right there.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm just since Mike was showing those pictures of from the Lego website with the new releases.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the noodle shop, which, yeah, why do I have to wait till August for that?
Oh, yeah, I saw that this morning, the picture that was posted. Really? That's August? Come on.
Oh, the 3-in-1?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know. There's enough to buy in June, and there's enough. I mean, I don't know.
But the thing is, that's like only, what, $40-something?
Right.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of grocery stores to buy and a lot of those.
Well, some people are only buying one.
You gotta start a chain, you know. It's like there's a lot of pieces.
Shop is perfect size for lols, though, too.
What?
What? Huh? Lol? That grocery shop is like the perfect size for your city, Greg.
Oh yeah.
So many bricks. Oh my god.
Now, if you caught this pass.
You hooked on stunt bikes. Sort of. I like the more of the almost for one of a more of like the chopper sort of cruiser style motorcycles, not necessarily the sports sort of bikes. Like in real life, I have ridden both style of bikes, more of it your cruiser or choppers, and then also your sports bikes. And I mean, I suppose a TV show that one of my favorites over here, but of course I know was very popular in your country, was well in the US as well, was American Chopper, with Paul Tuttle Senior and Junior, and your brother Mikey and that as well. And yeah, so from that, I've always, and in real life, the bike I have is more of a chopper sort of style motorcycle. So I go for them. But as a kid, I grew up riding like the dirt style or dirt bikes. So I wanted to get that one as well. So
There's no connection for you.
yeah, and it was funny. My son today, like I was, he had some leftover birthday money, and he started by looking at one of the stunt sets, and he saw me went and go, and because I was happy when I found the Lamborghini, and so next minute he's walked up with it as well, and I'm like, oh, okay. So mate, you don't have to get the same one I'm getting. So I've been wanting that Lamborghini for a little while, and he fell in love with that Lamborghini. So I think I'm a bit responsible for him now. Going head over heels for speed champions now. So there we go.
Oh, Greg, I think James is implying this.
Oh.
Great, Chewy.
I think a lot of people have a lot of ideas, Rob. Absolutely. That's a solid build.
Yeah.
115. Yeah.
I've got a few more videos for my channel in the works at the moment for updates with my layout and that. So I'm sort of trying to play catch up. I have a graphics card that's been shipped. It's been sorted out. It's not here yet, but it has been shipped. So we're not sure exactly how long it's going to take to get here. So in the meantime, we're putting I know, yes, studio applause. We are fitting a temporary graphics card just to sort of tide me over until the new one arrives.
Okay.
But we have some progress on that, so very happy.
Woo-hoo.
Finally.
I will be right back.
It's been a while.
My turn to get the kids from school.
It's then.
Oh, we gotta go to Bagadu.
Oh,
Who would watch the kids if I have to work late?
You got Matt. A 32 by 32 plate. Not base plate.
32
wow.
by 32 plate?
Plate.
Okay, that is cool. I like that.
pretty cool.
Interesting.
And then a whole stack of 16 by 16s.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, we're gonna start this now.
Oh, God.
When Greg has to go, don't forget.
I don't understand how the hell I haven't roped onto that one.
Because Stream Elements said so.
Oh.
So many pieces.
I have got a feeling I might already have the yellow stunt bike. That's okay. If I do, my
Look at that
my
bag
son or
of-
daughter will end up with it.
Look at that with 1x4 dark tan tiles.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to build this modern house that has like the grocery store in the bottom.
You're like 15,000 grocery stores in your city.
Yeah, but that's organic. I mean, this is
It's okay.
Organic.
yeah. This building's on a 32 by 48.
Oh yeah, Brick Sergeant, the bathtub cycle. Yeah, that thing looks awesome.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
They did that.
yeah. I think whoever came up with that is a clever mind.
Very clever. And that Lego was like, yeah, this is fun. Let this go through.
Yeah. And I've been enjoying Lego Masters Australia Season 4, which is on TV at the moment. It's been good.
I think season 3 here starts on May 31st.
Yeah.
I may give that a shot this time. I didn't watch season 2.
I like season 2. It was alright. Yeah. I know all the Lego Masters. The Lego Master Series Season 2 and some of Season 1, and they're putting into some of Season 3 are going to be at Brick World Chicago.
Mm.
Like, I want to watch some of the building. I don't like some of the drama crap just turns me off so horrifically bad.
Well, that's
I don't
the thing.
want to watch the
It
drama.
turned me off to it.
Yeah. That's where, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of people say that, where they've actually enjoyed watching the Australian one because they don't like to focus on the drama. I mean, if something small, sort of smallish happens, sure, they'll show it, but I think where, they're having the success here with Lego Masters is apart from the host that we have, who's yes, he's a comedian. He's it's funny. Some of the jokes that he says, or when he tries to be funny, he sometimes doesn't come across funny. But it's sometimes when he's just not trying to be funny and he's just himself, he's absolutely hilarious. Like he genuinely, gut bust laughing over just a small sort of side comment when he's not trying to be actually funny can be way more entertaining when he's not trying to be funny. So Hamish Blake is the host for Lego Masters Australia, and with season 4, some of the builds are just absolutely phenomenal. Like I won't give anything away because I know that it is going to get shown eventually in other countries and that as well, with various streaming or TV services and that, or if anyone's got those VPNs or virtual private networks where you can actually change your IP address and watch stuff from other countries. Lego Masters is doing really well here, but they don't focus on drama, and they're more just trying to get the builds done, and they tell you about the teams, and they show you a little bit of backwards and forwards between the teammates, but there's no real fighting or drama because it's like they're trying to keep it a very family friendly show, and that's why the ratings have been doing hugely well for the show here. So I'm hoping I can get a chance to see some of the other season 3 for the US. Yeah,
it's a very American thing to want to focus on the drama. parts.
Hey, look, wait. Let's count the parts though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got the over.
Okay.
You see the abuse I get, Taz? The abuse.
I know.
For you.
I know.
I'm
I
a
took
slow builder. Don't worry. I'm shockingly slow.
I had my bet.
Various, ships that they had, and some of the I managed to spend some time on some of the older fleets and the older ships in their fleet, which I'm sure have probably been turned into washing machines and cars and stuff by now. Like they were fairly well flogged when I was working on them, and yeah, they'd certainly seen better days. But P&O were running them like, I mean, you got to wonder, because those older ships with the big, most likely probably two-stroke engines would probably burn a lot of fuel, and whereas the new ones nowadays, and I was in the a lot newer ships, the engines are far more economically, designed that, they're still going to use a lot of fuel. Don't get me wrong there, but compared to what the older engines would use as well. But anyway, with working on the ships, I would mainly do the nightclub sort of the nightclubby sort of stuff. So I actually got my own cabin because, definitely, and because I actually have my own cabin because whereas a lot of the other crew would share a cabin, and usually your officers, and they would get their own cabins and that as well. But because of the hours that I was working, I actually got my own cabin, which was really cool. It means there's less interruption. I could sleep pretty much through the day when I needed to, because I'd be working quite late overnight in the club sort of section. But every now and then, my shift would change where I'd actually do like a bit of a day shift, and I would go into one of like the lounge bars, and they would say to me, "Oh, just play that sort of lounge music every now and then," and they would sometimes bring over an announcement or two that they would want to maybe have inside everything. It was really cool. I used to love that because I'd put on a nice a soft jazz sort of playlist, and I could sit back and just stare out the nice beautiful big windows that they had in some of the bars and just watch the ocean. It was awesome.
Yeah, I could see it being really relaxing.
Yeah, and some of that music's just taking me right back to when I just used to love, love doing that sort of job. I'd light up the playlist and just relax for a bit, and it was it was therapy. It was so therapeutic.
So Rob had a comment about that, Taz.
Mate, yeah, look, I mean, yeah, P&O, I mean, look, yeah, good and bad experiences, and I know, and I'm still in touch with friends that and mates that work for other companies, and yeah, there's a lot across the board now that you hear stuff and you think, yeah, that used to happen where I was, and I sort of, I've also spent time working on container ships and that as well. So I've had that sort of chance of going from a container ship over to working into a cruise ship environment and stuff like that. So again, my time on the container ships was very limited, but yeah, working with the with P&O, I mean, I kind of some of the destinations. Like we change it up a bit, but yeah, mainly I was doing the contract between Australia and New Zealand, and love going to New Zealand. It's a beautiful place to go and visit. Sometimes I'd get day leave and we just sort of go around Auckland and stuff like that, which was nice. And I got to do some of the tours, not all of them, but every now and then I got a chance to go and see something and then go back to the ship. And yeah, it was cool.
Very nice.
But like having your own cabin was just that made it a bit more nicer as well.
Yeah, I can imagine just hanging out on the boat, on the dock at night. Sun's gone down, the moon is out. You hear this flying, sipping a drink. Yeah.
The sail away parties were always fun. Like we would really step up our game with the sail away parties, and then we would throw a big party on the sort of night before the ship was getting back into its port of call, or its its home port for that particular run that they had that ship in that area. So a couple of times we would go Brisbane over through to New Zealand, or Sydney, or Port of Melbourne, or or Port Botany, which is Sydney, and it was really the night before coming in, like when we were all up there, when I was working, but we were having a party and having a good time. A lot of the crew were, you'd have to have your luggage down like at your front door to your cabin. And so while we were all up there partying and having fun, we'd have like a little carry-on or like overnight bag with us, and the main suitcases were taken down into the bowels of the ship, and then they were ready to be disembarked the next day. But it was a fun job. I really enjoyed, like, not necessarily the company themselves, but just the experience and getting to meet some amazing people, and I got along really well with the crew, and because they did sort of discourage us from, do I want to say fraternization? Is that a word I can probably use to describe? Like, we could talk to we could talk to the passengers and spend time with them, but there was a limit, and there was a line that they would prefer if you didn't cross that line. So we had some fun nights, so it was awesome. Yeah, it was a good time.
Rob. That works too.
I was trying to be a bit more formal, for sure.
We fart on this stream. It's not formal.
Formalities are long gone.
I did actually start watching that Brick Sergeant. I forgot to come back and watch the rest of it though.
Waiting for the later.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, Brick Sergeant. I'm a big fan of AFL TV's channel. I just haven't. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind on my watching at the moment. But that channel, there's a lot of cool. I got some really good inspiration from watching AFL TV. The airport build's really good too. It's that part's got reverb on it.
Well, Greg has to go. Stream Element says.
Sounds like in the Thunderbox. There you go. Fart that reverb.
I mean, it literally is called fart reverb.
That is awesome.
Yeah, mic check. Let's get that part reverb going.
Check 1, 2. Check,
Testing
check.
1. Testing.
You know how they've got the microphones? It's called the blue. You could have one that was brown. But, you know.
And Greg's just sitting there silently.
I think he's trying to duck.
Yep.
Maybe he's clenching his cheeks, trying not to fart, so he's concentrating.
Getting some clenching.
I'm so trying to figure out this car.
Clench
Like I'm trying to eliminate little gaps. Oh, look at that. See, Max got stars.
I got more stars.
Hey.
I'm kind of liking the body style. I like the colors a little bit.
I like that though. That's cool. It's almost got that little bit of like a Toyota Yaris, you know, like a little buzz box, as we like to call them over here sometimes. Or, you know, Tic Tac's another one that we call them. You know, buzz box.
I think he's the cause of the problem.
Yeah, I know. So I was thinking myself. I think that's the aftermath of what happened in Matt's airport.
What do I come on?
He's responsible for like Hazchem or Hazmat. Is it? Yeah. Do you guys have? I think trying to remember. I always getting confused between. We've got either Hazchem or Hazmat here in Australia. It's one of them.
Hazmat.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the green room is definitely a little more neon right now.
I love the helmet in this sort of, like that's a very sort of dirt bike sort of style, you know, think like Nitro Circus type sort of. But I love the helmet, and this is awesome. The color's great. It's that sort of darker red color.
Awesome. This also has a net shooter.
Oh, cool.
No way. Is it? Oh, wow.
Oh, the helicopter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's a cool helicopter.
I saw. Oh, that's the helicopter I saw today. Yeah, I was nearly going to get that set today. The price at the moment, like I'm a bit budget conscious, but
yeah.
And I'm not saying that the set is highly priced over here or anything. It's just my own budget at the moment's a bit low. That looks very similar to the fire sort of helicopter as well. Minus the net, this one's got the shooters on it that's supposed to shoot water. But
I think Lego's got kind of a common design right now for a lot of the helicopters, which I know is the hell out of Jang.
Although I don't like how they've done the back or the rear of this helicopter, where it's just dead flat, like it's straight. There's no curvature. There wasn't even really an attempt to put a curvature in the, you know, to fit into the more of like the tail, you know, tail section of the helicopter. They just sort of, it's like, oh, let's just square it off, you know, bugger the aerodynamics. Who needs that in a helicopter?
Same thing I was working on Thursday, Brick Sergeant. Exclamation build.
I don't mind the brick, like the bank in that set. That was nearly a reason why I was going to get it today. But
yeah, this is what I was doing Thursday night. I built most of the other part of it. I actually really like this. I'm going to use this.
Unfortunately, with my rostering at the moment, I'm missing a lot of the streams, so I do apologize, Matt. But I do try and catch them where I can.
Oh, no problem, man. I totally
Even if I'm part of the rewatch crew, I do try to catch them.
Totally get it. The only thing that I'm like, seriously, and I talked about this Thursday night, everybody was talking about it in chat, was that like literally the set is like robbery 101 for kids.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Hashtag
20 different ways to break into the bank. Like, seriously?
Maybe that's how Lego got out of bankruptcy. Is that they kill all the designers and start robbing places.
Could be. They let you think the Star Wars license was a help them. Nope. Robin Bank. Let's see how these look in comparison to each other.
Did anyone see there was a documentary floating around? I can't remember what year it was now, but there was a documentary where they actually had one of the like they had some of the designers go out on like an actual like police like operational whatever they were doing, and that was giving the set designers a chance to do their research. And I can't remember if it was the documentary where they were either saying it was like it was when they were designing one of the police dogs, and I don't know if it was like necessarily the first sort of dog used as a police dog, but if I ever find the documentary, I just can't. I know it's been floating around on YouTube for a while, and it shows one of the factories and with one of the big machines breaking down, and then they fix it and get it back online again. It's not the one that's narrated by Jason Bateman. It's not that one. There was another one. It was really good.
Here's the extra parts from the set, in case anybody's curious. A few good things there. I watched his video as of yesterday. I love what he did with that. A whole 45-degree angle change between the levels. Fantastic idea. Robin is a hell of a creative guy. He really is. Alright. Now. I said this Thursday, I think. I want to mod this vehicle a little bit.
Yeah. I like the set that Greg's got. Sorry, not Greg. Sorry, Dave. I love that little toy. That's the sort of set that gave me the inspiration to use the ground floor, like the toy store, and turn it into an actual Lego store.
Yeah, because this one didn't come with the side wall, and I've had it up against my pet shop, so it's hidden. But I decided to. I think I've got enough tan pieces here that I can find. I should be able to at least close it off.
Yeah, so, that is an awesome one. Love that set.
Sidewall.
That way people can't go stealing from the toy store.
Have any of you seen the new 3-in-1 like building that we're sort of getting now?
The noodle shop.
The noodle shop.
Yeah, I am so excited for that.
Same. I cannot wait to get that.
I like that it's a $40 set. At least in the US.
Definitely, yeah.
Even close, that'll be close to probably 50 or sorry, Matt, you go.
Yeah, that just makes me more inclined to buy it at that price point.
Yeah, even in Australia, that'll be probably close to probably 60, 65 for us, but because of the shipping and our taxing and everything over here. But even then, I'd still buy it. Definitely.
I have no room to put anything now. Could do with all this stuff. Oh, no. How you doing, Greg?
Oh, fantastic.
You're kidding,
I just dropped.
I've got those same Ziploc bags, like the red or the orange that are red ones. That's cool. I've got the same ones.
Oh, I just dropped everything.
There's
Oh,
so
well,
much
this one's right
unsorted
here.
Lego. It's crazy.
Greg is super entertaining.
I dropped. No, I'm trying to pick up everything. I just dropped all over the floor.
Oh, bummer.
Over.
I was waiting for that.
You need to get like the Pac-Man.
Ooh, that's a good idea. See, I kind of like what they're doing with some of the city stuff, but it's still, I think, a very divisive topic. Some people argue that they're getting really crappy. I think it depends on your perspective.
What is it?
Lego City sets are getting much better.
Yeah, they're still having trouble putting roofs on building though.
Yeah.
I don't think the grocery store has a roof.
No, it's just got kind of an outer thing with the solar panels.
Like if you want sunlight to come into the building, then give it a translucent freaking ceiling. Don't just remove the ceiling.
Right?
It's like, let's just take the ceiling off.
Oh, I think I like that.
It's like they charge us like the ceiling's actually there, but it's not. Oh, here it is. This.
Hey, Matt.
Looking good.
I like that. That's cool.
I gotta remember where the hell this windscreen came from.
Oh,
Matt's CPU must be.
change out that cable.
Matt's CPU is chewing.
Matt's got to go and feed the hamsters. keep
Squirrels
the
died
internet
out.
wheel turning.
The squirrels died a long time ago.
That's cool.
Back.
Oh,
Very
God,
true.
here we go.
Oh, where did Matt go? Matt's machine quit out on him. All right, I'm getting myself another raise. Woohoo! 0 plus 0 times 0 divided by 0. Yep, still 0. That's actually not a bad looking little car.
Has a little like mini Cooper Fiat kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Or like a smart car.
Yeah.
Needs a taller
bad.
windscreen to be a smart car.
What's that?
Needs a taller windscreen to be a smart car.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of that vibe of the. They've got a small little car, like kind of like this, in the tuning workshop. This isn't too bad looking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here comes the boss. Boss is coming back in. I think maybe. There he is.
Yep. Had a day pickup.
Getting kind of twitchy, or what's the deal?
A little twitchy. Yeah, I gotta feed the hamsters again. Hang on. One more time.
Here we go.
I like this.
I remember when that came out. Oh.
Maybe it was trying to save us from that song. That's what the internet knew that was about to happen. Therefore, we were scared for a moment.
Just saying.
I like that. That's I got it done. I got a build done in a stream.
Hey, Greg, there's your Sam Blue.
Dude, sand blue. Those are awesome looking.
The whole grocery store is tiled in Sam Blue.
Wow. What? I build something and stream's done? Great.
My life is complete.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers.
What the hell? Is that a commercial too?
Must get done.
You're kidding. No.
Wow, this whole floor looks like they were doing like a herringbone with the tiles too. Maybe a whole herringbone.
You got a herringbone on that build?
Yeah, I'm about to start a pattern here where it's going to use 1x1s and 2x2s and zigzag them.
Oh, that's neat.
You'll see in a minute. You'll start seeing the pattern. So is the Daily Bugle done?
No.
What? Damn it, Bobby.
Huh?
Damn it, Bobby.
Bobby, that boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
Peggy, that boy ain't right. What do I want to do next?
That's not something I hear very often out of Greg's mouth.
Very true.
What am I going to do next? The world may never know.
What will Greg do next?
That sounds like a new live stream. Whole new channel. Greg Tuesday.
I've heard that song before. Oh.
I got no idea. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
One eternity later.
Two eternities later.
2 eternities later. I think part of what's throwing this truck off for me, of course Lego's doing more of this, but it's using these larger tires. I don't quite like that, but I think I can substitute on smaller tires and still feel pretty good about it. Just do some slight modding.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. Yeah, that can be a dangerous section to go into, Rob. I agree. Oh, look, here's the deal of the day. I need 6 of these.
So is anybody going to buy enough chicken coops so they can start, chicken farm? And actually,
Then quarantine all the birds.
Chicken coop.
Oh, wait.
Those are some massive eggs, though, man. Like they're like rival like ostrich. Dude. Holy cow!
Are they using the same eggs as the dinosaur sets?
Yeah.
Or the dress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Those
Yeah,
things
that's a
are
little out of scale.
I mean, imagine those eggs coming out the chicken's ass. I mean, damn.
Ow.
Yeah, seriously.
There's a visual that's not going to help me get to sleep tonight. Thanks, Matt.
Welcome, mate.
Yeah. I mean,
Matt bringing sheer terror to a Lego stream near you.
yeah. Just a little out of place.
Now we need psycho music.
All right, what am I doing?
Yeah, already? I'm feeling better about this.
All you did was swap the tires out
So far.
so far?
I actually took the tires off from this truck because they're the larger, those bubble style ones.
Yeah.
But they fit perfectly on this vehicle.
That uses that smaller axle style?
Yeah, and I took this off.
Okay,
Pop
yeah.
These smaller pieces.
Yeah.
So I think I just need to modify the fenders now, because now the fenders are like out of whack. Greg, if you want a set of like 4 big tires for a truck build.
So where are my tires? Yeah, see, I got a bunch of random tires. Like I got the thin knobbies. Oh, I got actually a couple.
This is my tire bin.
Actually,
All kinds of crap in here.
yeah, I got more. I gotta go find them all. Yeah, exactly. See. Literally two.
Somebody in chat can do exclamation stud dud.
Yeah, no, it was good sort of chatting about some of our favourite modulars and a little bit of speculation what would be great to see in 2023 as a modular.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping a hospital.
I want that Bluebrick hospital.
That one's slick.
Yeah, that's a nice build too.
So there you go, Greg. See the herringbone?
Yeah, that looks
There you
good.
go, Tess.
Oh yeah, just like my sidewalks.
I had to fix that.
Thank
Who's
you.
Dud? Who's Dud? That's what it's supposed
That's
to be.
awesome.
Let me take care of that so I don't forget.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
Guess we'll never know. Oh, and Bricksburg, and you also forget he hasn't been around.
Oh, Canada. Oh, that could be.
How about that maple syrup, eh? Who loves hockey, eh?
Stanley Cup playoffs are going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Two. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-la-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Hmm. Digging through the parts bin. Yes, okay. Three. Okay.
Oh wow, Eric, I love the like these are the cinema or sort of theatre that Blue Bricks has got as well at the moment. That's very cool.
I have two of those.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I remember seeing that one a while ago. It's nice to see it every now and then. It's cool.
It's hiding in the background over here on the left. It's like you can see the stars, like sun.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh yeah, there it is. Yep.
I have one in box still too because I'm gonna make it bigger.
Yeah.
As a hush falls over the stream.
What happens when people actually do building?
What? Building? Building on a build stream? No. Is car building not my thing? No, I actually want to try to build some more cars. I just, for whatever reason, I'm having a severe mental block on what I want to try to do next.
No, to be fair, and not actually pick on Greg, I totally get that. It took me a long time to really get into the groove of building cars because I didn't feel confident.
Vehicles are a pain.
Which is why I eliminated from my city.
That's one way of doing it.
Everybody walks or rides a bike. Screw you all.
Yeah.
My son loves to come down. He's like, how are people supposed to get shipments into their stores if you don't allow cars in your city? I'm like, UPS has cargo bikes.
Haven't you heard of mail couriers? Like New York City.
Yeah, okay. So, did a slight modification with the fenders on the front. So, here's the back
Oh,
tire
nice.
for those
Yeah.
wheels that they put on.
Yeah.
Tweaked it to that.
I like that.
Yeah, that looks good.
That feels much better for me with that style.
Too bulky for you the other way.
It is. I don't even really have to tweak the physical build that much, other than doing the bottom here for the fenders and the wheels. And I can be happy with it. So, I mean, most of the rest of the build, honestly, is pretty solid. I mean, it can actually. I was thinking about tweaking a little bit in terms of like the paddy wagon stuff, but the more I look at it, the more I'm pretty happy with it.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap.
So there's a used toy store on eBay going for basically I guess it'd be $40 shipped. Auction ends in 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Buy it!
Trying to decide if I should do that or buy the $2 in parts from Lego. Maybe
Probably get the
maybe
eBay
$5.
shipment faster.
Yeah, I probably would.
That's a valid point.
Are you kidding me? Oh, Hulk smash.
Hulk's not in that set. What are you
Like, let me just press this down a little bit more. No, shatter.
Jeez, Greg.
Mace Windu shatter.
It is actually kind of easy to do that with that set. Those are pretty fragile until you get them all locked in.
How long do you think they're gonna sell that bugle for? Because that thing's got to be one of their best-selling sets of like all time.
I'd like to think they'll keep it out for at least 2 solid years, not 3. Assembly Square is still going.
Yeah,
That's-
rumors they're gonna shut it down next year.
There were rumors last year too.
Well, how long has the Disney Castle been out? 6 years?
No. Oh, I think that one.
I bet Brooksy knows.
I could go take a look. I haven't. Because I had pre-ordered that.
Disney Castle?
Yeah.
I didn't realize your city could hold the Disney Castle.
No, the Disney Castle is not down here. The Disney Castle is upstairs.
With the life.
Yep. The Haunted Mansion's still down here. At some point, that's going to migrate. Okay.
All right, I got a question.
Yes.
These long plates, I think this is 14 long. They don't come in a 3 wide, do they?
Which one, Dave?
So I've got like this 2x14 plate here in gray. They don't make that in a 3 wide, do they?
No, they don't.
The only 3 wide there is 3x2 and 3x3.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be nice if they came up with more 3x stuff.
I mean, we got the 1x5s now, and so I can't do whatever we want. You know?
Yeah, I finally got some 1x5s.
I still don't have any yet. Fail.
They're big speed champion pieces, because a lot of those, you know.
How do I have an extra of that, though?
Something else that needs to go on tab from 1x5.
Oh, maybe the way they've got it built. Have an extra.
Yeah, so I guess to put the wall on, I'm going to need to bring in a 1 by it somewhere along here.
Probably.
Just a shroud.
It's my turn to get the kids from school.
La-di-da-di-da, I like my Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That's kind of the commercial message right there.
I gotta say Mexican pizza soon. I haven't gotten one yet since they brought it back.
The what?
The Mexican pizza, they brought it back. So I gotta go.
Oh, yes. My sister's excited about that.
That was like the worst decision they ever made. There's 2 things I liked on the Taco Bell menu. It was the taco salad, which they got rid of, and then the Mexican pizza. How do you get rid of how do you get rid of a taco salad? Like, what kind of a-hole is in marketing and
people don't want that. They don't ever want that. The Mexican pizza, no, we don't want them to have that.
But the ingredients are the same in like everything. Like what the?
Yeah, it's Taco Bell.
Oh,
Is that what Greg eats all the time?
No.
damn.
I couldn't even tell you the last time I had Taco Bell.
I was actually there last weekend. I'd gone in, like, it was like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, so not quite dinner time, but maybe I hadn't really had lunch or something, and I was really I just needed something to drink. But I went ahead and got a taco too, and the drive-through was really backed up, and
Are you sure that's what was backed up?
Yeah. But anyway, so like the car in front of me, I thought they were waiting on having their order taken. Apparently they had put it in. And then like right after it moves, they pull out a line. And so I put in my order, which was going to be like $5 or $6. And then I get up to the window and she says something like, she said something that I didn't really understand. Then I realized that she was charging me $20 for my order. I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't right. And so right after she gives me my card back, I get her attention. And I'm like, I thought my order was $6. And she's like, you didn't have the party pack? No. And so then she like goes to cancel it, and someone comes up to me and is like, would you like a free party pack? Okay. So my 2 tacos and a Pepsi was $6, and then I got another like 12 tacos.
So you weren't backed up after you had that party pack, right? Things were.
So I took it home, and that's what we had for dinner.
That's awesome.
That's too funny.
I was just going to show you the back of this. I got the little dots accessory pack type thing, right? So if you have a look on the back, see these two blue pieces here. Now they used to, you could use them as wing pieces in like brick built planes, but if you join them both together, you could actually also use them for like a 12 stud wide, like a boat or something like that as well, sort of for the bow section on the front. It's cool. I sort of when I picked this set up, I turned the back, turned it around to the back to see what parts came with it as well. And I noticed these, which come with it. I'm like, that is awesome. I could definitely do something with them down the track if I look at making a sort of, good size, wide sort of vessel, or something like that. So, yeah, it's cool. These are good. I like these little sets. I sort of bought this one as a companion to the other dots thing where you can do the sign, because I didn't want to run out of some of the little tile pieces, because I really don't have many of them at all. And I don't want to raid my daughter's collection of dots, because she's got plenty, but I don't want to, they're for her, and I can afford my own. I'm not that skint, so I can afford my own, but I don't have many of these little tile pieces, so that's why I picked up this little thing, and I like the container that it comes in with too. It's kind of cool. It's not bad.
Good for sorting, I guess.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
So, is there like a permanent lid that comes with that, Taz?
There is, yeah. So I'm just taking it out of its packaging now. It's a plastic lid, but yeah, there is a lid. Yeah, so
but it's not as sturdy as the rest of it.
Sorry?
That lid's not as sturdy as the rest of it, though, I guess, is it?
No, but I mean, it's enough to, and it's even got the Lego sort of logo on it too, which is kind of cool. So it's not going to show really on camera. Oh, you can sort of. Yeah,
I can see it.
On camera. Yeah. But yeah, it's at least it's got a lid. Like, I'm happy for that. That's happy days,
So if that was tipped, would pieces fall between the sections?
Yeah, you can see. Sorry, Matt. If you can throw us on the big screen just for a sec?
Sure. Yep.
I would imagine probably, but you can see there's a bit of a depression there in the. I mean, look. Maybe not. Like, I think maybe if you put the lid on, I don't know. You might. Like, I wouldn't go shaking the crap out of it, but.
Yeah.
if it dropped, say if you were, if you knocked it off the table and it fell under the floor, I don't know if it would.
So you mean if you did it, Greg?
I
don't really want to test it, but I don't think it would jettison your pieces.
Drop
test.
So wait, you're saying it's not Greg proof? Is that what I'm hearing? That's not Greg proof? No.
First, you
I
got.
don't know if it's Greg proof.
Unbag it, then drop test. I am excited about Lego's new end cap buy for me though, and that little electric scooter set.
Oh yeah.
I'll be buying the crap out of that one.
It's cool. I like the other fenders, Matt. I like the other fenders, but it's not bad though.
It works for me like this a lot. I'm digging this a lot more.
Yeah.
The other fenders are nice, but they work with the big tires. This one works well with that size. The bubble tires, as I call those guys. I also added in some red lights instead of just blue.
Yeah, Lego likes to use all blue lights for their cop cars, don't they?
I do for some reason. It doesn't feel realistic to me. I actually had to mod my other ones too. But sweet, that's modded now. Alright, so this one here, I want to put regular ones on that.
But yeah, the reason I was asking is because I've got these Plano fishing tackle boxes that I use for parts. Some.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, they're good for that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and because in I bought the there's the one that came in the white box that was like I think it was about 1,000 pieces or something for
I
don't know, $30 maybe. I bought that one.
Yeah.
And
I mean, for me though, getting this one was more. I wanted to do something with the sign and sort of do like a brick built sign. Like I specifically got it for that reason, and I knew what I was paying. I knew what the price was. It's like, no, I want to specifically do something with this. So,
yeah,
you're right. Like, is it is it value for money? Well, I mean, for me, regardless here in Australia, just because of our price points and that, there's always going to be. Again, for example, the Titanic set's $999 here. It's just under $1,000. So, when the UCS Millennium Falcon came out, that was $1,200 Australian retail. So, I mean, it's we're always going to be paying more for Lego here, regardless. And it's the same in other countries. I think it's more expensive in New Zealand than it is in Australia for Lego. So, they have what's called a higher GST or goods and services tax. So we have a 10% in Australia, and I believe New Zealand's is higher than ours.
So you're saying you're
think-
moving to the States then, or what?
I think if my memory serves me right, talking to Brookstream, so Richie, I think they're more than. I thought it was 12 or 13, or I know that their GST is higher than ours, so yeah, it's expensive over there for Lego.
That's insane.
So Taz, you moving to the States then, or what?
What would I say that the dots packs are value for money? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's what you might be looking for out of getting them. Like I didn't buy them necessarily to bolster up my inventory. I bought this little one as well, just as a backup for extra little tile pieces that I really don't have a lot of, to do some signs, so I can try different combinations of, I might be able to fit a small sort of Tasman bricks up the top and then have a larger, Taz at the bottom, or the stud and the dud, and I can try different ways of doing that and just see how I go with the colors. And so I wanted to just grab a couple of these just as a bit of a backup.
Yeah, 1x1 tiles especially are so expensive on Bricklink and Lego in general.
Yeah,
I think. I mean, if you're needing tiles, I'm all about getting this dot set or two.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that sound. Something dropped in.
Did you drop something?
Nope. I didn't drop anything. Nope. I didn't drop anything this time. Nope.
But you're right. Like, the 1x1 tiles are expensive, and again, I bought this for a specific purpose, so I wasn't too worried about well, and I'm not saying this lightly. I mean, the price. I'm always conscious of price and that, but for this, it was a specific reason. It's like, you know what? I'm just mainly getting the tiles as backup, so I've got a few extra to make the extra words if I want to, or I've got some tiles in reserve. So because I didn't know, and I still don't feel like with the amount that comes with this other set, which is still pretty good. Like, I'm not knocking this one whatsoever. It's just the fact that I don't have a lot of those 1x1 tiles at all. Not just in the colors that they've used in this set, just at all. My inventory is extremely low for any of these sort of little smaller tiles. So
yeah, I mean, unless you're specifically buying dots, really, it's hard to get those tiles. I mean,
that's right.
I ordered all my stuff. I didn't have a whole lot of tile pieces either.
No,
and yeah, I guess that Lego down might have been my son behind me emptying out his latest Pick-a-Brick cup.
Oh, okay.
I guess the microphone might have picked that up.
It sounded bad when it happened. It's like, oh, we lost Matt for a bit. But yeah, no, it's
we lost Matt again.
It is good to have. If you're going to do, like, again, I wanted to just experiment with a little bit of, doing the sign stuff and doing the letters, which I'm never really good at doing letters. So I wanted to have a few extra pieces just in reserve, as a backup again, if I needed them. And any spares that get left over, great. It means these will be kept separate from my sort of, the tiles, and that'll be kept separate from my main sort of, Lego inventory. But because it means that I can try different things down the track with the sign and change it up every now and then.
Yeah, there's the white dot set had, I think it's the white one. That's the one that's got the I think that's either the $20 or $30 set US.
Oh, that's
got
yeah. My daughter's got that one. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about now. Yeah,
yeah, that's got the letters in it too, the printed letter tiles.
Yeah.
Like
I probably
got
should have got that one, but I wanted to have a bit more fun with doing the brick sort of tile letters, so to speak. Creating letters as well.
But it's good for having like that white set has got, like, I haven't cracked it open yet. Let me add back.
Here we go.
Here comes the bot. I hit at there he goes. I saw you coming back in, Matt. I hit add. You must have hit add, so you removed.
Mhm. CPU froze up for a minute there. To do a quick boot.
What are your neighbors doing to your internet? Jeez.
No, it was the CPU just like maxed out and froze up on me this time. So, let's see if I can restart the music now.
His computer said no moss.
Yeah, it's
I wonder if there's something within maybe StreamYard that sort of, because like even the laptop that I'm running, it's not a low spec laptop. Yes, it's got a little bit of age on it now, but it's still not low spec. And it's just like it just seems to struggle with StreamYard. Like and a few people can say, is it the video rendering or something that might be doing?
It's gotta be how it's rendering through the browser.
Yeah, that's right, Matt. It was you and I think we're talking about that last time. Yeah, it's got to be video rendering because other elements, like even like outside of StreamYard, I can run up Chrome. I can run plenty of other tabs in the same thing, and the laptop just says, "Yeah, okay, bring it on, keep going." You know, whereas you open up StreamYard and it's like, "Whoa, partner," you know. Then you open up OBS and it just the particular one, the laptop I've got, it just goes, show's over.
I just run OBS. It's fine. It's about 40% CPU.
Yeah.
But then once I get StreamYard going and launch into it, it just bugs everything out.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it slams the crap out of the CPU as well. Even on the laptop I'm using, because I had Task Manager open up again. You know, good old Windows with this Task Manager, and I'm sitting there watching Task Manager, and the CPU is just screaming at 100%. I'm like, oh, that's not good. Oh, it's working, but it's really working.
Have you tried it with Edge?
I actually have not.
The first time an actual Microsoft product will run better than that.
It's all about CPU power, though, and CPU usage. If it uses less CPU, then that would be helpful, man.
I mean, the thing is, too, weeks ago, I had modified my Chrome settings to make more use of the GPU card I have in here, which admittedly is the default card, but still to try to use some of that and take the load off the CPU.
Yeah.
Which I think is why I can't pipe audio through Chrome anymore directly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's even sitting right now at like 93%.
Yeah.
At some point, I will get a better CPU. Hopefully that will help.
Yeah, that's why I've been hanging out to get my PC back, because it, you know, again, it has been obviously been replaced, but I mean the one that I had, and I've kept the specs similar to what I already had previously, and it was at the time that particular PC was a beast. Like it, it certainly wasn't. I wouldn't class it as a gaming rig, but as a like general purpose, like it handled OBS without any. It never ever gave me grief when I would run Chrome and OBS together. You know, that PC was just like, yep, not a problem at all, champ. Bring it on. You know, and I was watching the CPU, and sometimes it'd sit down in the lower 60s, 70s. I'm like, you know what? That's not bad. I'll take that. Happy camper. It's just like, yeah, that's, you know, the machine was working, and you had that consistency of anywhere 60, 70, and it jump up and down a little bit, but it was never sitting at flat knackers 100%. Like it would drop down to even 60, 70. I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'll take that. It means that, yeah, the machine was working, but it wasn't flogging it. Like it wasn't trying to kill the machine at the same time. So
yes, but like trying to upgrade that new liquid cool system, it wasn't a very good idea.
I had the piping wrong.
That's a little bit extreme with the liquid cool there.
Just a little bit too much water.
I think I need that.
Usually a closed loop system is recommended.
Lesson learned. Lesson learned.
I've seen people do what? Mineral oil.
I've heard of that.
That's an interesting one.
But yeah, it's been interesting. So I managed to record. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I've managed to record the long-awaited next update in my sort of layout videos, and it just got through. Like the laptop just made it. So it's like, oh. But yeah, the IT guy called me today and said that success with the graphics card. It's on its way. So. Or at least they've shipped it. So whether or not all he said it's been shipped. I didn't ask him, and I kind of didn't want to know because I'm not getting my hopes up. But I'm thinking, okay, if it's shipped within Australia, that'll get here in a few days. If it's being shipped out, from outside of Australia, could be waiting a bit longer.
Could be here sometime the year 2022 potentially.
Yeah, somewhere this year. But officially, actually, over here in Australia, as of right now, at least in my sort of eastern sort of seaboard area, because I know for our good buddy Ruth or Adora build, it's still technically Saturday. Well, it is not technically for her; it is Saturday for her. But for me here on the East Coast, and if anyone's watching this part of the Rewatch crew. For those that have got, I know Mother's Day is celebrated in different times around the world, but for us in Australia, or this part of where I am, it's Mother's Day because it is officially Sunday morning. So happy Mum's Day to all the mums out there. You guys are fantastic and amazing. So yeah, and we sort of being that little bit ahead of time. Like I know May the 4th was sort of, celebrated a bit early. Well, not a bit early, but it was, for us, it was May the 4th. It's like, oh, cool. I didn't get anything for May the 4th, but.
Yeah, the only thing
I bought Minecraft Legos for my daughter. So.
Nice.
Yeah, the only thing I got were the Dark Troopers. That
yeah.
It was May the Craft be with you.
May the what?
May the craft be with you.
Oh, looks like Matt's having trouble again too. I reckon it's my dodgy ass internet's made its way over to Matt's place.
It's the combination platter of Dave's wonky internet, your wonky internet.
My internet's great.
Brick Sergeant, the set number, and I know Matt's not going to be able to, especially at the moment, put me on big screen, but the set number is...
Wait, I can bring it up. Hold on.
41936, I think it says there, is it? The camera won't. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 41936. I like some of the little, I like some of the extra parts they included on the back there too. I like some of the extra bits and pieces, and they show you some combinations of what you can do. You can make like a spaceship and stuff like that, pencil holder, and I think that one's supposed to be a spaceship pencil holder, which looks kind of cool. Like, but for me, yeah, obviously I'm getting it for more of just the tiles for the parts, but it's got a nice little sorting container and all that.
Drop test.
Really want to drop test.
Inquiring minds.
Let's see. They're probably. Oh, hey! To answer your question, and I gave that a reasonable shake. No, the tiles don't fall out. They are all within their original little compartments. There you go.
Woo-hoo.
Not exactly a drop test, but it was a good shake test.
That was a good shake test.
Sorry, I was looking on Bricklink while you did that, but yeah.
Take it, Taz. Take it, Taz.
All right. Yeah, good to know.
I'll even do sideways. Yep, no, it keeps them. Nope, not one
Awesome.
has fallen out. There you go.
Yeah.
Test
Good for Lego.
successful. Sorry?
I just said good for Lego.
Yeah, they've done well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so no, I found a seller on Bricklink that has the medium azure and the
Press one more time. Tell you what, it's not necessarily easy stuffing the snapback in here with big human hands. I overshot that time. Oh well.
I'm trying to capture that culprit that did that damage to the bathroom.
Well, damaging the Thunderbox.
He's running out of airport.
Shoot, static lag.
What?
Glad I could help, Big Sergeant. Glad I could help. Yeah, this was the last one they had of this particular one on the shelf today when I got it. So I'm glad I did. I'm happy with that one. It goes well with the other one. There's a few extra tiles and
Oh, good lord.
that one's
personal.
I think Brick
that's a
Sergeant did that.
juicy fart. That one.
Yeah. That sounds personal.
Crikey.
Should make a crikey command. Crikey!
Crikey.
So you can do sound effects that tag along, right? With the
Yeah, that's the part I have to kind of figure out more. Because if I was just doing streaming through OBS, just myself, I could have a lot of the stuff working. But it's the
Yeah.
with StreamYard that's the problem.
So how do you Matt, with your Stream Deck, do you have that set up through is that set up through OBS?
The Stream Deck plugs into my regular computer audio.
Yeah, okay.
To use this other application that pipes out separate audio feeds. It's
Okay, yeah.
Of OBS.
I was wondering how the Stream Deck would interact through StreamYard. Like if you went to play an effect through StreamYard, does it recognize the Stream Deck?
Yeah, all the stuff that I do, like this, that's all off my.
And so you had to use separate like software to route that audio through to the stream? Or?
Yes. Let me show you. Fundamentally, it is this right here. Whoops. Get rid of that. It's called Voice Meter, and it lets me create different. It's a mixer basically. So I have my mic, and then this is what's coming out to you guys, like the main feed. It's called cable output or whatever. That mixes everything together, and then other stuff here.
So how does that interact then with StreamYard? Like, how do you get it then to
so StreamYard?
Yeah. I mean, I know I could be asking this backstage, sorry, but no, I was just curious.
I don't mind sharing it for people. So if they're curious. Let me see if I can do this.
I just realized, Matt, that the part of that Stream Deck, the mixer, had a cassette tape.
It does, yeah.
Part of the interface. I was like,
I'm just gonna get a screenshot real quick. Hang on. All right, let me close that. Now I can screen share my screenshot. So when I launch StreamYard, I have to set it to this other output for mic.
Yes, okay.
If I don't, then it only hears like my mic. It won't pick up the output. And then I have to be able to set it to hear it. I have to set it to the too.
That's how you do it. Okay, yes. It's like when you use OBS, it sets it up as like an OBS virtual cam for your for StreamYard.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a virtual microphone, really, at the end of the day.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. I was wondering how it did that.
It's a little complicating because of like I hear myself in my head for one thing.
Yeah.
Where I set the levels, you guys get a little bit of an echo sometimes if I tweak anything.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird.
And what was the name of the other software that you were using there, Matt?
The mixer is called Voice Meter Banana.
Voice Meter. Okay, I'll have to look that one up.
It's a free download.
Voice Meter. Okay, yeah. No, that's awesome.
This is the more advanced version. They have a basic one, but you can't configure all these independent things really with it. Like what I'm doing with the browser music stuff, like that all plugs in with this.
Okay, yeah.
One connection, virtual connection. I can't do that the same way with the regular voice meter. I have to use this banana version, as they call it.
And is that a paid one? Is that a paid version?
Not for free.
So even the banana one's free. Okay.
Yeah. But it works. It's just Of course, with my setup, my computer working the way it does, it's quirky.
Oh, that's awesome.
We are at
Mr. Robot.
Oh, no, not the robot. Oh.
I am.
Sounds like the poor old hamsters are getting hungry again. Geez, they're hungry hamsters.
Yeah, they are.
They're like kids.
This is
You
like
eat them once and they want more.
Yeah. Man, this is like a successful stream for me. I got a mock done, vehicle mock done. I got bag 11 done on the Bugle.
Nice.
Show off your car.
I
expect a 10-minute review video.
What's that?
I expect a 10-minute review.
Oh, you're expecting a review video? Yeah. It'll be a short.
It's going to be a convertible. Yay, I got something done. Woohoo! What you got over here, Dave?
All right. Sorry, I was on Bricklink. Yeah. So, got to get the parts to finish it.
That's looking good, though.
Yeah. So,
It really is a
closed
great
off the
it really is.
bottom part of this, the toy store, and then ordered the parts to finish the top, or working on it. Looking at the feedback from the first seller I was at, apparently he just ships slow and isn't clear about shipping costs. So I went to the next person down the list and putting together an order there right now.
Very good.
And
I like what you've done. Yeah, that's awesome, mate.
thank you. So yeah, I need a plate there, and then the bricks, and then I guess I need a few more plates up there, but those I may have. At least the white I probably have in stock.
Very cool.
But yep.
Whoops. Let's see. Eric has a plate with tiles.
It's a very big plate.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's
Wow. Nice. I look forward to seeing more of that get built.
Yeah,
Hopefully
definitely.
Tuesday night.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be on the second floor at least, not the third.
And
It's a four-story build. So.
There you go. Thanks. Yeah, I was just starting to, because of the time difference over here, I'm sort of, pretty much ready to call it for me then now into the morning. But this has been, just something to start. I'm sort of looking at the colours, starting to think of different words that I can try with it. So,
cool.
but yeah, I was able to make the little stunt bikes and that as well. I've got the Lamborghini. I'll probably save that for another stream. But I won't be around next weekend because I've actually got a work thing that I've got to travel for, and the weekend as well is going to be really busy. So it's easy for me to say I won't probably be around rather than say I might be. It's just like if I can make it, I'll make it. If not, I'm just sort of mainly saying at the moment, I won't be doing. I won't be on streams, and there won't be any hour of power or anything like that again. I was actually at a family thing tonight for mine, and that's why by the time I got home, it was like I think 20 minutes before Adora Build was going to start her stream. So it was like, by the time I would get set up, I'd have like maybe 5 minutes of going live. It's like no. So, but again, Matt, thank you very much, mate. It's always good catching up with you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Pleasure to have you on, buddy. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. Let's take a minute to real quick. Taz, go ahead and plug.
Thanks again, Matt. Tasman Bricks on YouTube, Instagram, and just starting to now get into Twitch as well. So,
yes, support Taz on Twitch.
Thank you. But again, thanks very much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, sir. Dave, do your thing.
All right. Yep. So you can follow me at Mapping the Miles on Instagram, and sometimes I hop on lives there, but most of the time if I'm live, I'm here.
Yep, and we always appreciate it. Good to have you.
Yep. Thanks for having me as always.
Yep. And we know Eric just kind of hangs out with us. Good times. We appreciate it.
Drop test.
Drop test. And how about this wall guy?
All right, you can find me at YouTube at LawLego. You can find me on Instagram at Greg.Bassett. I got to still do some more posting over there, but 99.5% of the time, you'll find me hanging out over here on a Brookstream with this guy. Brooks Bricks.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, hanging out in chat. Good times. And we'll be back Tuesday night. 6 p.m. Eastern time. See you guys later.
All right. See ya.